Let's talk about something which could potentially eradicate those persistent debts: using your pension to pay off your debt. It can be done, but it's not as simple as it might initially seem. There are several vital factors to consider, several hoops to jump through, and potential pitfalls, so let me explain them before you make that important decision. The idea of using your pension to clear your debts is contingent on a couple of points. You need to be at least 55 years old, and you must have specific types of pensions. These include personal pensions, company pensions that you're no longer associated with, or defined contribution pensions like company, personal, stakeholder, and group personal pensions. Defined benefit pensions and local government pension schemes also qualify. Unfortunately, if you're relying on state old age pensions, these won't cut it for this debt repayment strategy. So, if you meet the criteria, what's next? Well, there are two main routes that you can take. One option is to withdraw 100% cash lump sum from your pension pot. Now remember that the first 25% of this is tax-free, which is a nice little perk. But beware, the remaining 75% is taxed at your marginal tax rate. So don't forget to factor in these tax implications when calculating whether this is a feasible option for you. The second route is transferring your pension fund to a UK-approved pension contract, which could give you more control over your money, allowing you to access it when you want. But hold on, before you race off to cash in that pension, let's pause for a moment and discuss the potential risks and issues that you need to be aware of. The first pitfall is early encashment charges. If you decide to withdraw a lump sum before you retire, you may incur some annoying fees. Then there's the potential impact on your universal credit benefits, which could be reduced or even withdrawn completely if you take out a lump sum. And it doesn't stop there. The recycling rule could hit you with a whopping 70% tax charge if you withdraw over 30 grand. Lastly, if you're part of a final salary pension scheme, be cautious. Converting it to a pension and cashing it in can lead to a poor conversion rate, meaning that you could get a lot less than you expected. With all this complexity, it's absolutely vital to seek advice from a financial advisor before using your pension to pay off your debts. They can provide you with clear understandings of the pros, cons, and potential implications for your future retirement income, state benefits, and tax situation. In short, expert financial advice isn't just important, it's essential. We've now discussed the basic rules surrounding using pensions to pay off debt, but let's look at the bigger picture. It's no secret that we're living in a time where debts and debt collectors have become a significant part of our modern lifestyles, with reports suggesting that 1 in 4 retirees will still have debts to pay off and UK pension annuities under threat due to plummeting rates. So it's no surprise that people are considering taking an early advance from their pension funds to cover their debt. The current rules around retirement funds might support this course of action. In 2015, pension freedoms were introduced, allowing individuals to take up to 25% of their pension's value as a tax-free sum. However, remember, anything above this 25% will attract income tax. The Financial Conduct Authority revised some of these rules in 2017, capping early exit charges at 1% of the pension's value. Despite this seeming like an enticing way to repay your mortgage or other debts, it's crucial to weigh up whether this truly would be a good idea. Before reaching for your retirement funds, consider 3 critical aspects: the impact on your benefits, tax position, and pension. If you borrow from your retirement funds, you could reduce your eligibility for social security benefits both now and in the future, as these are often based on your income and savings. You might also end up with a substantial tax bill if you withdraw more than 25% from your pension. Plus, it could affect your tax relief and your pension size, limiting your options when you retire. So what should you do next? Well, start by checking your pension statement. It should provide all the information that you need about your retirement fund. If you've paid into multiple funds, get in touch with each provider to find out their value. And if you've lost the details of your pension policies, use gov.uk website or contact old employers to retrieve this information. Lastly, compile a comprehensive list of all your income sources, including wages, benefits, saving accounts and assets. And remember, there are other routes to becoming debt-free. These could include applying for a debt consolidation loan, negotiating with your creditors to manage your repayments better, or setting an achievable budget that allows you to gradually chip away at your debts. The best approach varies for each person, so it's worth exploring all of these options to find the one that suits you best. You could always look into debt solutions to see if this would be a better option for you. Some solutions can write off some of the debt and others can lower your monthly repayments. It just depends on your unique circumstances. So if you want to look at these solutions in more detail, just click that link below the video. It'll ask you a few questions like how much debt do you owe and how many people do you owe? And then at the end of the form, it'll connect you to a company that I've partnered with who can explain all of your options. So give it a click and let me know how you get on.